All right, guys, it is Tuesday, and we're here for another episode. It's been a little bit. Coffee with Coach. We're here with Coach Spradlin and Lady Bulldog basketball. Take a deep breath. It's kind of one of these types of seasons, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And right now, we're finishing pretty well. Obviously, district runner-up. First time we played in that game since 2011. Got a bid to regionals. First time since 2019. And I think a huge thing is 16 wins.
Absolutely.
Right now. And I know we're not satisfied with just 16,
right.
But at this point, with where we're at. So we have a big matchup Thursday with Berryville, the Berryville Lady Bobcats. All I can tell from them is just on their schedule. 23-8, they're the number 3 seed. At one point, they won 10 in a row. We have some common opponents. We both played the Queen and Elkins, and they lost pretty roughly to them too as well. So, just talk to us a little bit about the experience with the district tournament, and then looking forward to Berryville.
Yeah, district tournament was an awesome experience. I feel like we took a big leap forward with our play. Certainly, the Mina game, offensively, we really came alive a little bit and started scoring in different ways and more consistently than what we did earlier in the season. Mina gave us their best shot. They came out red hot, knocked down shots, and we still played well enough to handle that one. And then obviously the game with Dardanelle there in the semifinals, huge game, incredible atmosphere. Their best player gave us her best shot. She was making shots from half court, no exaggeration. And through their best shot, we were better. So, that's a big step. Somebody that beat us in the regular season, and then we played our best, and we were able to beat them. So then you get yourself into a district championship game against a red-hot, really good Pottsville team, and they were red-hot. They couldn't miss. It was just their day, one of those type of things. And we might have been a little emotionally drained and stuff. It was a week, and so having to short turnaround, it got the best of us. But to be there, early in the week, if someone would have said, "Hey, you can have it. This is if you want it right here. You can play in the district championship game, 2-1 for the week. Would you take it?" Absolutely. I mean, it was a great experience. We're going to be better for it in the long run because of that experience. The district championship, the atmosphere was incredible. So the girls just getting that, it'll help us this week because regional, it'll be another notch as far as what the atmosphere is like and what that feeling is like. It's different than a regular season. So I think it'll help prepare us for this week. And then moving on to Berryville, you don't play bad teams this time of the year. They're a really good team, won over 20 games, really guard oriented. They got really good guard play and they rely on it. I like it, the matchup for us. I think there's some things there that are beneficial for us. The biggest thing for us is going to be handling their pressure. They are relentless pressing, 2-2-1, zone trapping, and then they'll go to a run and jump, full court man, and they'll jump you with another defender and try and trap you, and they live off of that, turning people over. So that's going to be a big key for us.
I know you've had not as much time, but you've watched quite a bit of film, I'm sure, as you can tell by the knowledge you have of them. Have your kids been able to see much of it? Basically, just a few clips, I know for sure.
Yeah.
So they kind of see what you're looking at.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I gave them Sunday. It was a long week, so I gave them Sunday off. We didn't meet Sunday afternoon, but I was sending out clips. Here's links to YouTube. Here's a game I found, and then I've been communicating with that conference and getting games through Huddle from the other teams that they played up there in that conference, and obviously our girls have access to that. And I gave them a little homework. I gave them the scouting report yesterday, and I purposely left off information and told them, "Hey, all right, now it's your turn. You got to dig in. You got to fill it out." And obviously, I'll add to it as the week goes. But girls they're locked in. They're excited. They're excited to be here. Our focus in practice yesterday was incredible. So I feel really good about where we're at.
Good deal. So you may have just mentioned it in that, but what do you think are a couple of keys to victory? I think you got to get outside the moment because this Dardanelle gym is a small gym. It is going to be packed. Our students are going to be right behind the bench, which is not something we're used to. Right. And I know when we go to Dardanelle, I hate that Dardanelle, that student section is so good. A really good home. So we're going to be able to bring that. We're going to bring a bus of kids down. And so they got to get outside of that a little bit and focus what's on the court. So keys to victory other than not being overwhelmed with that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's naturally going to be some of that, but that ball's tipped. I think we'll shake through some of that after a few possessions. But For sure, big thing is, like I was saying, handling their pressure. They live off of that, so we got to take care of the basketball, and then we just got, we got to be what we're good at. We got to do what we're good at, and that's attacking the rim, throwing the ball in the paint, dominating the boards. That's been our recipe for success all year. So we got to stick to our guns and give it our best shot.
All right. So if you're not doing anything at 4 o'clock on Thursday, we appreciate your attendance there. Posted the link to get tickets. It is all digital ticketing, so you cannot just show up with cash. You'll have to buy a ticket, trying to avoid the confusion there when you get there. And if you can't make it, 4 o'clock tip-off, we understand. We're going to have it live. Coach Ashley and Coach Milholland will be bringing you guys action on Water Bulldogs TV. And it's not easy to live stream regionals come to think of. You have to pay a little money to be able to broadcast. So we want to be able to bring that to the folks that are at home. So any other last words?
No, we appreciate last week the support. Like you said, we'd love to have you out and fly the W.
All right, go Ducks.